dance, make a little. We're back for the afternoon and primetime games on week 4.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. So who we got first?
So we got the Arizona Cardinals at the Carolina Panthers. The Cardinals are getting a point and a half.
I
Yeah.
said primetime and
See, this is
afternoon.
the problem where we had with last video, Bills being in a 1 o'clock spot.
We end up with the Bills Ravens. Now you're going to start me off with Cards who? Jesus
Yeah, Cards
Christ.
Panthers. It's kind of pathetic. Cards are getting 1.5 at the Panthers. Christian McCaffrey, he's injured a little bit
Well,
right now.
he has a quad injury. He was held out of practice. He's going to be a game time decision, so we don't know. But once again, Senior McCaffrey has an injury.
Yeah, well, I mean, he's a tiny guy, man.
He's a tiny guy doing a really big boy's job, and
Yeah, it just happens. So I'm going Cardinals all day long. I do not believe in Baker Mayfield, and I do not believe in the Carolina Panthers. I don't necessarily believe in the Cardinals, but I think they're going to come out and at least put a W up. This is a pick 'em game essentially, so they have to win is by field goal. So I'm picking the Arizona Cardinals. Give me the 1.5.
well, after Kyler Murray throwing his team under the bus
Yeah,
last week and saying they all need to step up, I'm going to assume that he does. Kyler Murray, if he doesn't rush at least 15 times, they don't win, basically. So I'm going to assume that he's going to read those same stats that I did, and he's going to take this game into his own hands. And I think he does. I think the Cardinals win. With McCaffrey being questionable or at least hampered, I don't see the Panthers having enough offense to overcome the Cardinals. So
yeah,
I'm going to take the Cards.
yeah, Cardinals as well. So next we got the Broncos at the Raiders. Broncos are getting 2.5 at Las Vegas. This is a tough one for me because I picked the Broncos early on in the season to win the division, which isn't looking too bad. They're 2-1. But the Raiders are 0-3. This is a division game. This is at your home place. They're 0-3, but all their losses are less than 7. So
Freak ones. I mean, the scoop and score
yeah.
in overtime against Cardinals. I mean, that's
So
weird.
I feel like this is where they punch through and they get a victory on this one. So I'll take them by a field goal, and that sounds about right. But I think they'll win this game.
I think the difference is that uh, Russell Wilson in the last drive of last week suddenly remembered he's Russell Wilson and he actually can run and create. I think he remembers that again this week. I think he beats kind of a punchless Cardinals team whose defense has not shown up and whose offense definitely has not shown up and definitely has a Devontae Adams wondering why the hell he left the Green Bay Packers.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
to
you
be
got
29th in the league. Yeah,
yeah. So you got Broncos.
I got Broncos.
All right. So we got the Pats at Green Bay. Pats are getting 9.5 at Green Bay. I'm taking Pats all day long. 9.5. I always take the points on these kind of situations typically because that's just too much in the NFL. It's not college football. These are big boy games and they have big boy players. So the other team gets paid too. And I know they're missing Mac Jones, the Pats are, but I just feel like it's going to be low scoring. Green Bay's offense has not impressed me. And I feel like, well, I don't think they're going to win the game. I just think they're going to cover the 9.5.
Uh, is there a blizzard coming to Green Bay this weekend? I
Maybe.
don't think there is, and so I don't think weather is going to help them out at all. I like Belichick to scheme for Rodgers. I know Brian Hoyer, I think, is going to start for the Patriots. Hoyer can fill it in spots and do it very competently. Probably no worse than actually Mac Jones.
Yeah.
I'm going to take Patriots as well. I'm going to take all those points.
Yeah, I
That's a
mean,
lot.
that's too many points.
That's a lot of points.
Yeah. So we got another great game. We got Kansas City at Tampa Bay, maybe Minnesota. We don't know yet,
Right.
based on the hurricane. Looked kind of shitty today. I think it was Category 4 when it landed, but it probably will pass by the time they even try to set up for football on Sunday. And so Kansas City is -1 at Tampa Bay. To me, this is the lock of the week. I think Kansas City is going to crush Tampa Bay for a number of reasons. The loss last week, the loss in the Super Bowl, there's just so many reasons I think they're going to do well and score a lot of points. Well, maybe not too many because that Tampa Bay defense is really good, but
Really, it's really good.
the Tampa Bay offense isn't good either. So I just feel like Mahomes is gonna beat Brady. I'll take Kansas City -1.
Yeah, I agree in so many respects. I think Kansas City, in some ways, I think they were humiliated last week, not because they got crushed or anything, but because they were idiots and they paid for their mistakes. So I think if they don't come away from that learning their lessons, then shame on them. And also, as you mentioned, the Bucks offense is not impressive at all. Although they get Godwin back, they get Evans back, they're going to have some receivers back, but their defense is outstanding,
They
and
are.
that tends to stymie um, Patrick Mahomes. He can be beaten by really, really good defense. So we'll see. But having said all that, I'm taking the Chiefs.
Yeah.
Taking the Chiefs.
So last one on the docket, Rams at San Francisco. Rams are getting 1.5 at San Francisco. And I'm going Rams because I don't believe in Jimmy G, even though I believe in him in other ways, just not the football ways. So I'm going Rams. Is a very simple answer to me. I just think they're a better team, and they're more consistent. I guess is how I could say that is they're going to score enough points.
Yeah, I can't
They're
disagree
going to
with
score
you.
more than the other team.
Is that how you win?
Yeah.
I haven't seen anything from the Rams offensively. I know the defense is strong. It's stout. You know, Jalen Ramsey in the back. You got Aaron Donald in the front. I get it. But offensively, I have not seen that much from a 20-12 victory over the Cardinals is not impressive at all.
No.
Uh, the Niners defense only allowed 9 points last week. They're a very good defense. Jimmy G, as handsome as he is, I think he can recover from his stamping out racism in the last game. I think he can recover, and I think he can.
What we're giving him credit for?
He stamped out racism.
Oh, okay.
He's put his foot right down on racism. Of course, it happened to be the back of the end zone, but whatever.
Yeah.
No, I'm gonna take the Niners.
Some people kneel. Some people just run out of the end zone.
Right, because
To
that's
each- To each his own.
who did a better protest. Honestly.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna take the Niners here.
Okay. Well, that just about does it, and I think we're done here. It was hopefully we have a better week than last week. How about that?
I think we almost have to. I think we're done.
Hard to get worse.
Much.